Yeah, baby, look at this. Welcome to the new studio. Well, it was exactly the same as what it was before, but just now fully upgraded. We've got lighting systems, we've got a new microphone, and new brand new camera, all set up, all snazzy. Yeah, all because of you guys. We are now able to slowly upgrade the place to make it look even better, and so that we can get higher quality footage just for you guys, so we can do some really cool parkour moments. We get to interview people. We can do some really cool stuff. Other than that, let's get straight into this week skill quest number 8 and reviewing last week's skill quest number 7. Yeah, so excited. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be super cool. So last week we had skill quest number 7, and we were looking at classic jumps. These were really cool. So everything to do with the classic jump, which is a standing pre at height. So we were practicing our mental game. Then we had to do a running pre that was bigger than your standing pre. We do this so that we know that you couldn't cheat, and we knew that you can just do the standing because we knew you had to add power. And then the last one is just a big running pre or just a big jump into a big vault. So I wanted to see a jump into a vault combo because parkour isn't just about single skill tricks. We're looking at combining tricks together. Okay, so who voted this week? I just did. We got Benji, Owen, Jalen, Amy, Marlo, TJ, TJ. He's gonna kill me. And just me myself. So a total of 7. I think Jalen, you didn't do one this week, but instead we had Jaden. Jaden, you didn't press accept. You gotta press accept, mate. Okay, so what do we have? So just letting you guys know, these videos that I create is live on the school calendar, which you can click onto right now. So but if you click onto the video, it will take you. Oh, we're back. It will take you straight onto the calendar where you can go into the calendar itself and you can press the link and it'll take you to this video right here and we can chat, we can message, you can ask any questions just so that we can do this as a big live thing all together. A couple of things you might see, we've done a little bit of new decor around the area, just upgrading things a little bit. The classroom looks a little bit different. The community page looks a little bit different. Yeah, lots of really cool cooking up things for this new year coming up. So let's go straight into skill quest number 7 for last week. Let's start at the very first one with Amy and her very first skill quest. Yeah, let's take a look. A 10-foot running pre. Oh, when it gets scary for me. 100%. I would say I've got a big measuring board on the floor here that has all of my steps. I would say once you hit at least beyond an 8-foot running pre, and when we talk about feet, we're talking about your own foot. So if you're putting one foot in front of the other, that's your own foot of measurement. That's what we usually say in parkour. That's what I'm always assuming as well. So if you say 10-foot running pre, I always assume it's your foot, which means that everybody's feet is different, so different sizes. But on average, anything above 8 is getting into mental territory, but hard, you have to commit. And anything 12 plus is big. Big running pre's, because usually a maximum standing pre is anywhere between, I would say, 8 to 10 feet. Above 10 feet, you're looking at anywhere between 10 to 13. Like 13 is elite level, and only one person I know so far that is can actually do a 13-foot running pre. Great. Oh wait, 13-foot standing pre. Nick. Nick. All right, I'm blabbering. Let's go straight into it. Ooh, juicy. She held for the stick. So from there, we can totally see that she had more power than she needed. And so she leant forward to try and stop herself from falling over. but then she used her core muscles and everything to pull herself back with a juicy stick. Good running pre, good step in. I love this spot, by the way. This is, where is this? Glebe in Sydney. I haven't seen this one. Looks like the bush has been cleaned out. This is a good jump. Big step. Nice raise to the knee. So the knee came in really nice and high. And then came out for the pike. Right toesy. And then, yeah, the whole jump itself was perfect. She put in a little bit too much power, but was able to pull that back and hold it nice and tight. That running pre, to some people who are looking for perfection, wouldn't count it because you still overshot slightly. But in this scenario, she stuck it, didn't fall off. Running pre. Nice job, Amy. I would have loved to also see level 1 and level 2 if you can possibly do it. So if you're watching this, if you can do all 3 levels and post all of them, that would be amazing. Love to see all 3. But for your first one, bang, thumbs up. I like it. Win-win. All right, we're moving into Marlow. Glebe. Everyone's doing it the Glebe session. Yeah. Let's take a look. What's the first one? Standing. Yeah, standing at height. Ooh, very good. Now that is a big drop. Look at that drop. Very good. So the standing pre is a very good one. Coming in, I can tell that this is not a big jump for him because he didn't really swing his arms that hard. And also, you can see that his elbows are still bent. So I know for a fact that he can jump much, much further. And he was just being reserved because he was more focused on hitting this and making sure that he didn't fall in the hole. Bang. Love the slow motion, by the way. Didn't do that myself. He did it. Looks good. I would say your feet are a little bit too far apart. I'm just critiquing here. Your feet, I would have them closer together so your feet are together as you land because you don't want to accidentally roll your ankle. And it's very good to practice with your feet together for more precise landings. But overall, really good stick. Nicely done. Let's see. Next level. What was level 2 again? A running pre. I don't know what this one was. Let's see. What was this, Marlo? I said running pre. Standing pre? 360? Maybe that was for another skill. It was cool. I liked it. The dive roll down. What skill was that? You gotta tell me. What skill was this one? This is the running pre. Ah, nice. That was very good. This is actually a very good running pre situation that you can go and practice because each of these, one of these steps that go up to that wall there gets incrementally harder and further away because each of the step goes back a couple of bricks. So this is actually a good one to practice starting from probably the third step and you slowly make your way to the top. Bang, coming up. Using his arms, I can see that this is a big push. You can see his arms are much higher. You can see his knee drive is much stronger, which means that he's trying really hard for this. And then look at that big pike. You know it's also a big jump when their arms behind them go really far behind because they're looking for that big pike. Coming in strong. Ankles off to the edge. Perfect. Lands in strong. Bottoms out a bit, but that's fine because he stands up. Nice. Very good. If this was a competition for sticks, unfortunately, he will be ruled out. I think. Yeah, because your right foot comes off for one frame. You can see here, and his foot His right foot comes off the brick. If I was going nitpicking, but that was good. Very good. Bang, boom. What an amazing running pre. You got to tell me what your second video was. It was meant to be a running pre dive Kong out or dive, but you did a 360 pre to a vault. Fair enough. It was meant to be a running pre, but that was sick. I still liked it. All right, Marlo. Oh, thumbs up. Well done. Owen. Stick for level 2, but it was too big of a jump. Make it smaller then. Happy with level 1 and 2. I can never tell which one these ones are. Which one? This is a level 1. Yeah, you love this park. It's actually a really cool park. I'm jelly you get to play in it. I want one here. Bang. Nice. And look at that. He's landing on what almost appears to be like a rail. Super thin. You have to be able to be precise. And this is why you keep your ankles together when you do your jumps. Perfect. I can't really say much about that other than good control all the way. Scary jump for sure, but you nailed it perfectly. Okay, now that is a big jump. Off this little blue box as well. So you're coming in with a stride because that's a big step there. So that's almost like a stride pre. Bang. Nice. Coming in, really pushing nice and high. That leg goes up. Both feet out. Arms almost behind. And then overshoots to a forward roll out. Cool. Any tips to in order to land it would be to as you jump off the blue box, I would block harder on the blue box so that we go up. Because going up means that you can come down onto the jump straight down and go for the stick. Because you are going quite horizontal, you're going pretty fast. Slowing down when already going forward is really hard, but slowing down when you're coming down on something is much easier. So in this scenario, I would block your foot on that blue container. And when I mean by blocking, I mean like stopping. You got to stop as hard as you can. Instead of going forward, I would try and go higher. And then you would float down into it. But that's a big drop for a big jump. Very good. And Glebe. He also did the same move. Did I say you can do a standing pre? Or it was meant to be a running pre? That's okay. I wanted to see a running pre. But a 360 to Kong out, that's cool. 360 movements, especially 360 jumps, was definitely not part of the movement world even like 3, 4 years ago. It only just started becoming a thing that people started doing because you can make really small jump look really cool. Back then, 360s was left to actually doing flip 360s, but not really jump 360s. And I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Cool style. Nice. And that's all 3. Owen, amazing. Jaden, coming back from his foot recoveries. Going good. Definitely still be careful. Yeah. Because this one's a jump one and his toe is the one that hurts. And so it's good to see that he's giving a go. Oh, nice. That is a very, very thin wall up there. It's actually not flat. It's a lip. So this is a nice mental challenge standing pre. Very good. And then he balances us out as well, looking for that stick. You can see it in his face. Perfectly set up, throwing your arms up, arms back, nice and high, ready for the stick, landing it nice and toesy and absorbing it and not falling forward. Yeah, perfect. What a perfect jump. What a nice jump. Nice. Running pre. Boom. So coming in, big step. As you can see, knee drive, arms shoulder forward. I would personally say you can throw your shoulders a bit more. Like right now, depending on the jump, but even for me, even if it's a small jump, I would still like to throw my shoulders even harder because it just means that you float to the block. Running faster and jumping harder requires more effort than to just throw your arms up higher. And so yeah, if you can, throw your arms more. It makes it much easier. And locked it in. Beautiful. Yes, last one. This is a running pre to dive Kong out. Bang, boom. Very nice. Comes in. You can see his hands are ready. So you like usually in this scenario, you would throw your arms to do the running pre, but because the running pre is already so small, he's basically taking it as a step. And look at his arms, already so far behind that he's ready to lean forward. And there you go. Into the dive com. Look at that arch in his back. Beautiful form. Comes out nicely. I love a really good running pre to dive Kong out. It just looks really nice, really satisfying. Beautiful. Well done. Benji. Benji with the bazillion uploads. I think he's uploaded it multiple times. He's currently on the Gold Coast for his sister's dance comp. Good luck with that. Um, and then he had multiple different edits. Stick wasn't the prettiest on the bars. Oh, he did a bar. Then wanted to backwards to the roars. Running pre was hella far at the sitting down while area. Only standing pre I could find a decent size. Getting kicked out of resort. Of course. I got the running pre about 10 feet of my standing. Nice. Slightly dead. It's wet outside. I heard it was raining a lot there. There was a big storm that just happened. I'm planning to do it when I arrive in the sister's dance complex. Edit number 2. Got level 3 done just before leaving after looking down off the balcony and ways finding it that way. So happy to have finished all 3 levels this week just in time. Shout out Jay for being the cameraman. Lucy came first in all 3 dances. Hey! Well done. We don't fully know this next one, but she's the only one in her section. This time, so basically first already. Hey, if you're only one dancing and no one else is competing, that is first place. Awesome. Let's take a look. What? What is this one? Running pre, but you didn't stick it. I'm so confused. What is this one meant to be? It's it's a tic tac. What's the next video? Did you stick it? I'm so confused. Oh man, you gotta explain to me. Okay, this is a running pre, but it wasn't a pre because you didn't stick it. So I don't know. Maybe there's more. Oh, there's more. Oh, oh, I need a combo out, but you have to stick it. Ah, you never stuck the jump. I'm so confused. Ah, what is this one meant to be? Level 3? Level 2? It can't be either. Oh, wait, did he say? Oh, man, that's so confusing. You can flip out, but just doing a standing pre on a rail can be so difficult. Bang. That is not a standing pre. That is like you hurdled that. You jumped, ready for two-leg takeoff, and then you took off with one leg. And it isn't considered as a stick because you know it isn't a stick. Okay, that's the standing pre. With the height drop, that's fair. You filmed the high drop as well. Ooh, look, it's so high. Love it. We have more. Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Now we're getting back in order. There. Okay, these are multiple attempts. I see. I see. I see. He used a towel. No way. Okay, it is, looks so wet in there. And you pulled the bench back and you still made it. Look at that with a tiny run up. Oh, it's not even a run up. That was like a one step. One step and bang. You did a little gallop step and a really nice stick to a towel. Right, really good use of just making things work. Like that is parkour at its finest. You found a bench, you put it in a position to do the running pre. It was still too wet, so you used the towel and you made it work. Benji, this is the absolute clip. This is the best clip I've seen. My favorite. 10 out of 10. What is this one? Oh, did I say people can do standing play? It was standing. I'm so confused. Everyone's doing standing please. Okay, I have to double check. I have to double check my own list. But that's level 3. That is a well, it's a plyo. I would say it's a plyo because you went out into a step vault. Bang, boom. And I probably assume that's the place you got kicked out. Because you're jumping straight into someone's backyard. Beautiful. I love it. You've made it work. Although it was hard for you, you made it work. Congrats. All right. TJ. I think it's TJ. I'm going to call you TJ. Unless you physically tell me that it isn't and you make a video telling me it isn't because I don't know what it is until you tell me. So it's TJ. All right. Country's covered in snow at the moment. So unfortunately, still inside clips. Yes, you are based in Europe and it is pouring with snow. We are in Australia with its massive heat. So we're having heat strokes every day. There's a beam above your head. Don't hit it. Whoop. And a rail stick. Nice. That's with height as well. So that's really cool. Nice gym. Nice gym. To be able to have a facility to just train at. Very lovely. Boom. Good stick. So we have here, he's right on the edge. So he's leaning forward. You can see his arms are really far back, ready to jump. As he leans in for the jump, his arms and his shoulders nice and high above his head. I can see that this is a relatively good sized jump just by seeing his body form. Again, body form tells you everything, especially on how much power somebody puts in. Floating and then bang. Perfect pike. Look at that. Nice and straight. And he's, as you can see, it's a bit of an angle, but he's landing behind the rail because when you land on something, whether it's a rail or a wall, you still have forward momentum. And so by landing away from something and having your feet in front of you, which we call it in a pike position, you are actually slowing down into the landing, which you can see here, he squats into it. And so that's why when we say you do any jumps whatsoever, you want to always try and pike into a jump because this is what happens. Lovely. And we have the running pre. Oh, from a wobbly box. That box wobbled so hard. Bang. And that's a really nice high one as well. How high is that? Yeah, that's almost like chest height for you, especially off the box. So nice step up off the box. Good knee drive. Look at those arms. Nice and tall. And because he can't get any more height, he goes for a very big pike. Look how big that pike is. Nice and tall pike. And then again, look how far the wall is in front of him before he's even touched the or like his body's not even on the wall on top of it yet. His feet are that far in front. That's what you want. Because then you lean into it and sticks it. Beautiful. Let's see the last one. Is this a running pre? No, these are plyos. Plyo, plyo, and then dive cat out. Nice. Downwards plyos. Boom, 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 dive cat. Nice. Beautiful. Nicely done. Looks really good. Beautiful gym. I like it. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you guys this week. Well, last week. Awesome. That ties for first place. I think the last time we did the last biggest skill quest was also 6 people as well. And so this week we've got 6 people. I'm trying to get to 7 people doing skill quests. That'd be awesome. Can't count myself because I'm setting it. But yeah, there's 6 of you. Let's see if we can aim for 7 moving into the next one. Other than that, yeah, lots of really cool things are happening. Let me get out of this. So again, just letting you know, you can always come and jump on live with me, and you can always ask questions up in person, or you can click on the calendar and click. We are going to be migrating to an 8 a.m. start starting next week. So it'll be 8 a.m. to 8:30 instead of 8 p.m. We're doing this because we see that we're getting a lot of international people, especially from America and Europe. And so 8 a.m. for us on a Monday is your evening on a Sunday. So you guys overseas will get this as a evening treat so that you can get ready for the week. And I'm doing it 8 a.m. early in the morning so that everybody in Australia, you guys will have Skill Quest ready for the week rather than 8 p.m. Amazing. We've got our youth parkour event happening this weekend in Parramatta. That is a Sydney event. You can grab your tickets right here. This will be a workshop for all of the youths. So if you are 7 to 16 looking to do parkour, join in there. We've got our speed quest as one of our main competitions, and we'll have our athlete workshops during the day. Classrooms, yep, everything is turning new, making things all brand new. And yeah, lots of really cool things. I'm also watching everybody's new videos as well, coming all the way through. Owen and Marlo, you guys are absolutely stomping it. A lot of your videos are very inspirational. So keep on training. You're doing really well. Also, big hands together for Fletch and Amy. They've released a new YouTube video, and I've got to say, it is a beautiful video. It encapsulates basically in the way I saw it. I would absolutely love to see this become a series. You both show parkour at its core so well, exploring a space so fun through fun, simple movement in a way that feels natural and effortless. So essentially, their video was a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit. I want you to go out and watch yourself. Yeah, you got to go out and you got to watch it yourself because the way that they move through the space, it's not hard parkour. They're not hunting for the biggest skills, but they're using the space really well and together. And there's a bit of a storyline that goes throughout. So that's why I sort of started a little bit here. If you watch the whole thing, you'll see it. It's really well done. So Fletch and Amy, well done. I love it. Love that video. Um, Exams? What is this? You put it in the wrong place. I'm gonna find you. Wait, was that it? Wrong place, buddy. Okay, and that's pretty much it. We've got lots of really cool things cooking up. Parkour 360 is going through an awesome phase of going new. We are developing new programs. Let me see if I pick one up here. Sneak peek into a couple of things because you guys got this far through. I have been developing a, well, let me get this video much larger so we can see this better. Oh, by the way, just to make things simpler, Skill Quest 8 is going to go drop right now after you watch this video, or actually when this video drops. So the way it works is that I've got Skill Quest 8 and this video, this review will go right next to it as well. So when a Skill Quest video drops, the review video drops with it. So I don't spam you guys with too many emails or notifications. All right. I've been developing a book. This book is the one part series to all of the different levels. And these are just the prototypes at the moment, but you should be able to go in to all the different levels and find all the different vaults and categories, and you'll be able to use the QR code to go find each of your levels if you wanted to learn anything, and all the explanation will be on here. And then right at the back would be your exam list that you'll be able to do. So each and every single time you go up a level, you can grab a copy of the physical book and also do it physically whilst you're having it. I did this test. Let me check this out. On one of my old journals. And I just printed out the test sheet at the very back, and it worked out really, really well. So I just made a copy of the book and now implemented it straight into the back of the book. But at the same time, if you don't know what skill you are doing, you can just flick to one of the pages and it will be on there. So super handy, super fun. Prototype, we're going to be testing it out with the local community first, see how they find out. And then afterwards, once it goes through, I will have a brand full printout journal book just so you guys can grab a copy of yourself and you can grab and collect all 6 levels and complete it. And then just to wrap up, we've got super exciting announcement over here. We're doing a giveaway. That's all I'm going to show you. That's all I'm going to say. Things are cooking, and I will see you guys next week. Bye for now. Yeah.